Farmers Insurance knows that when you're in the car and that song comes on... No, not that one. Ah, yes, that's the one. You have no choice but to pull out your imaginary drumsticks and smash those cymbals and stomp on that kick pedal, which unfortunately is also known as the accelerator pedal. And we covered it. At Farmers, we know a thing or two because we've seen a thing or two. Click for more.
We are farmers. Bum, 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 bum.
Underwritten by Farmers Truck Fire Insurance Exchanges and Affiliates. Products not available in every state.
All right, and we're brewing coffee.
There we go. Okay, all right, we're back. We got dope like Paulo. This is real rap, no mumble. It's from the song Narcos.
Oh, okay.
You guys ever hear that song?
I don't listen to it.
You guys aren't funky cats like me and Travis Grant. We know exactly what's going on in pop culture.
What were we talking about before? Like edibles or something?
This is a new episode.
New episode. Damn. All right. New shit.
There is no before.
There is no before.
There's a now.
So you mean
present.
That's your problem, man. You don't live in the moment.
Well, now is edible. I got edibles in my car now.
He's really? Oh, jeez.
Yeah, I do. I do.
You gotta leave, Travis.
Not here.
I'm ready to go.
Nah, bro, get the fuck out. No, what's funny, Zombie? We had a leftover cookie.
Yeah.
What happened to that cookie? Would you eat it?
I still got it.
Oh, you still have it?
Yeah.
Oh, Jesus.
Oh,
Well, just give it to...
It's in the thing here.
Oh, I knew those looked familiar.
Just give it to Travis. You want it?
I'm all right.
No, it's not about coffee.
I'm eating mine.
Look at that belly on Zombie.
He's got a great body. Look at that belly. Wow. Gobble, gobble, zombie. Gobble, gobble.
Oh, man, Travis is getting coffee, everybody.
We, you know what's funny, Zombie? Remember, like 20 years ago, you'd be like, "That." I'm talking to him, and he just, what the fuck? What am I not interesting? Talking to this guy.
He's being a host. He's being a host.
Yeah, but I'm trying to toast this.
Travis
right
is stirring his coffee with my steak
People
knife.
want to. People like, you know what? People like the organic moments.
Travis lives like a cowboy. he drinks whiskey or drinks coffee. You're like a Hateful Eight character.
I want to go to an old-fashioned saloon.
Oh, man.
That'll be awesome.
That would be great.
I work in Poughkeepsie a bunch. There's a hospital up there, and I always go to and from there. And there's one like on the way. It looks like a fucking dump, but that's what it looks like.
If I walked in, I have my gun in my holster.
It looks like it has like the old balcony, like the wood balcony thing. It looks exactly like that.
You ever see the beginning of Django Unchained when you go to
like a joint like that?
Yeah, and Christoph Waltz's character chases out some guy because he's like, "There's no black people out of here." Well, he didn't say black people; he said something else. But it said something that me, Rob, and Travis Grant find very funny. And
We've shown this podcast many times.
So, I don't want
3 times just last week.
But there's the beer scene, and Christoph Waltz's
that beer
character
looks great.
pours the beer and looks
the
so,
sound. The sound of it is like
so good.
Oh.
I love a good old fashioned beer.
No, that's funny you bring that scene up. I've been screaming that scene just to random people recently. Not that, like, you know when he runs out and he's like, "I'm getting the sheriff," and he gets the sheriff.
Yes.
And the guy's like, "Why y'all gotta come out here and know all these nice people?
Right.
You ain't got nothing better to do than to come into Bill Sharp's town, show your ass." And then he shoots them. He's just like, "Ah!" It's such a ridiculous scene. I've just been screaming it for the past 3 days.
I love the Big Daddy scene with Don Johnson. You and your fancy pants nigga.
Oh, it's 4 times now.
Well, I'm quoting the movie.
What if I told you I didn't like you or your fancy pants?
This is my valet. My valet does not walk. Then the best part of that scene is when he's like, when they're exchanging money.
Yeah.
He's like, "Well, why don't you come inside and get yourself something cool to drink?"
Yeah.
And then Christoph Waltz's character is like, "Hey, Django can't be treated like just any other. He needs to be treated like a free man."
Yeah.
And Big Daddy Johnson's just like, "Sugar darling, now do you show Django all the pretty stuff?" And she's like, "Well, should we treat him like white folk?" And he's like, "No, that's not what I said."
Yeah, but you know that peckerwood boy, Jimmy down by the board? What in there, sit then?
They treat him like a retard.
And then, like, he's walking with the girl, and she's like, "That's the big house. Big Daddy called that because it's big." Jamie Foxx's face is just like, "What, this fucking bitch?"
It's a great movie.
These guys She's retarded.
That is the Goodfellas of this decade.
That may be one of my favorite movies. That or Shawshank Redemption.
Shawshank's totally different.
Yeah, totally different. I'm just saying.
But they both have great beer scenes, though.
On the roof.
Yeah. Could be
all the icy cold bohemian fucking beer.
Yeah.
You could be pretty funny when you have no teeth and you can suck on my cock.
That's a pretty badass line. I was thinking about that. Like if you say you were gonna get like into a fight with someone, you were like, you can look real funny when you're sucking my cock with no teeth.
With no teeth.
The guy just be like, whoa, this guy.
Especially you trust your wife.
He's in a prison context because he means it.
Yeah.
You know?
Oh man, those beers look so fucking good.
Yeah.
That's what these Miller High Lifes remind me of.
No,
Zombie, thank you so much.
I literally just went to drink my coffee and like on the mic. And I was like, that's the gayest thing I've ever done in my life.
Yeah, those beers. What other good beers? Well, Beer Fest, the whole fucking movie's a good
That's so good.
man.
Fucking Sopranos Marco Polo episode in season 5 when they're drinking Rolling Rocks.
Yeah.
In the backyard. Oh, that's always.
Man.
I always have to get Rolling Rock right after that.
I used to like have a top 3 of favorite beers. But then I grew up and when I was like 19, I was like, dude, we gotta get Land Shark. It's an occasion.
I remember like as a kid, like as a little kid, before you even like drank, you'd have like Corona towels and put beer cans in your. And then you get older, you're like, this stuff is ruining my life. This stuff is destroying everything.
No, we used to take the cardboard, the case, and just put it on the chairs when it rains.
Oh, the white trash
seat
move.
covers. Yeah. Just get wasted. My first beer I ever had was a Budweiser. I was 9. And I was rinsing my mouth, and I was drinking the Budweiser, and it has that frog juice taste.
Yeah, beer never tastes like that anymore.
It doesn't taste that way.
That's just Budweiser.
Yeah, I think maybe you just get older out of it.
I think
you drink it so much. If I take like a week off, and then I have one if I'm really thirsty. I
get that taste back for one beer.
Once a year, it seems like.
Which beer?
Just one beer. I'll get that like old taste that I used to like when I was like not drinking as much.
Oh, cool.
But my taste buds just adjusted so much that I drink almost every day, like Zombie. Zombie's an alcoholic.
Yeah, eventually. I just remember everyone tries when they're a little kid, and you're like, I don't know how adults drink that. But then I've been drinking since I was like 14.
Yeah.
And I remember like the first time I got drunk, I was like, oh, this just works. It's like, it's not like that.
Right.
Oh, it's like this is supposed to be.
No, I always liked the taste of it. From the first time I had a beer, I never not.
I've
enjoyed
always
it.
enjoyed the taste.
I didn't like the taste of it. It's like when I was a kid, I had to be like probably like 5 or 6. It's like my father actually said, "It's like, hey, want to sip of my beer?"
Right.
Yeah,
Could have been worse. He invited
That's
me
why
to
you're an
it.
alcoholic today.
I remember like me and another kid smoked cigarettes. We just smoked one each.
Yeah.
And everyone saw it, and they were like, "Oh, Travis and Tommy, you fucking dirtbags."
Well, because we were when we were in school, we were told if you smoked cigarettes, you would die very young,
and you're some sort of drug addict.
Right, you're a drug addict.
Yeah, I never liked like tobacco products. I was never like a big guy. I was never big into that.
Yeah, I recently started smoking because of open mics.
Pass the time.
No, it's funny because in my early 20s, late teens, I would smoke, but out I'll have like a cigarette, and one I'll step outside, have a cigarette. But when I started doing comedy, we started doing a lot of mics,
and you can't bum cigarettes.
You can't bum cigarettes, I would literally have to get up because Rob and I would get called in the last fucking group, so I would have to get up every fucking 3 comics to have a cigarette because usually a funny comic
it's usually females and Asians,
right? A female Asian comic will be on stage named Jocelyn Chia, and I would need a cigarette. No, Jocelyn. I only use Jocelyn because she's funny. I will insult someone who's not funny.
Yeah, we just won't talk about them.
Right.
If you really disliked someone and you thought they were unfunny, you just wouldn't talk about them. You know what I mean? Like you would literally just be like, I really just don't care about that person.
You think too much of me, kid.
I got high hopes for you there.
No, of course I would mention someone who's not funny. Stay straight at something. No, Zombie's funny.
Everybody knows I'm not funny. You're funny. It's no mystery.
You have great stage presence.
You have a great body.
Yeah, that's about it.
Are you going to do Rusty's later in the month?
Fuck it, why not?
Would you?
Yeah, I definitely want to come by to that.
We're all going to do it. Yeah,
we're all going to waste.
There's also
fuck the crowd
there's
again.
also Joe Winehouse's roast.
Yeah, I wanna check that out,
at
too.
at Pat's apartment.
Can we go back?
That's just like a savage, not den, but just
we gotta go back for 1 second. Zombie just goes cock fuck again.
So I'll cock fuck the crowd again. That's what I did last time.
He did.
Cock fuck him.
You don't know. You never see John Zombie.
I haven't seen you on stage.
Zombie.
Because I really go up.
Well, here's why.
Because I'm not fucking funny.
John used to go up to me. I used to run the Comic Book Jones show, and John's is a fan of
a very frequent patron,
frequent customer, and I met Zombie from that show, and he asked me to go up. He wanted to do a spot, so I told him
worst appearance ever.
The second show, I was like, "Yeah, sign up." So he goes up in the middle of the show,
bombed horribly.
Wasn't that you just bombed?
Oh yeah, I said the N-word multiple times.
Right. I see this likable guy, this guy, and I'm like, okay, no, this is like his first time doing this, of course, but like I thought he was gonna actually like be like a little like I thought he was just gonna bomb, right? Just like kind of like okay,
good to know.
That guy fucking sucks. It was his first time. No, he goes up in the middle of his act. He's dropping M-bombs, and not like one, multiple
like a confidence spree.
So I go, who the fuck is this guy?
We had never again. Whenever he's not allowed.
We had to apologize for this guy.
So then the owner of the store, I put him on another show. The owner of the store comes up to me, Sacco. He goes, "You're not just putting him on because he's one of my best customers, right?" I'm like, "No, he's actually going to do the show. He's going to do the show." And then now he's on stage. He's shirtless. What the fuck's the matter with this guy?
Shirtless. That's a ballsy.
But we had like good times, right?
Wasn't a good look for me. Wasn't a good look.
We had like a salute.
Yeah.
Salute.
You made a lot of money too.
I've seen Gally go out with no shoes, but like no shirt.
Takes every opportunity to take off.
Gally at Muscle Fest ripped off all his clothes.
Yo, Gally is. I love Gally.
Oh, he's so funny.
He's so fucking.
He's the funniest human being I've ever met.
Yeah, no, he's very funny, and he's built like an 8th grader on steroids.
It's so funny because he's from Syracuse, and I went to school around there. And right when I talked to it, like they had like people up there, they have like a certain like vibe to them,
right.
And I was like, "You're definitely from fucking Syracuse," and he's like, "Yeah, I am from Syracuse," and I was like, "Oh my god, dude, I fucking knew it.
What's your problem?" He has a deep.
What's your problem?
He got pissed at all of us because of the app thing about a year ago.
Oh yeah. John Gally had this.
He was peddling that app. The comics
it was
open mic.
We were
app.
outside an open mic last year, and he has this app that can show you every open mic in the city.
Oh, I think I remember hearing about that.
Yeah, it was the worst idea ever. And, so I'm like, he's showing me this app, and I'm like, well, I have free mics because you go on free mics. There's a list of open mics.
Well, he's like, then you can use free mics.
He's like, you use free mics. I guess you're just not going to be in the know for the next couple of years.
We're like, all right.
He said it like that?
Yeah. So, I thought he was joking. Yeah, I thought he's fucking around. So Sam Stevens comes by, and Sam Stevens is like, who breaks no one's balls, but decided to break John Gally's balls. He's like, what are you doing? You're having what is this? What are we talking about? And Gally's like, no, it's a fucking really good idea. So now that we're all in a circle, and John Gally's in the circle, it looked like we're about to push him around. He's yelling and screaming in the middle of Bushwick, going, "This app is the next big thing."
But at one point, we asked him, I'm like, well, what mics are on the app, right?
Yeah.
And he just goes, and he just shows me, he goes, well, there's only one mic on the app. I'm like, well, that's not a good start. He goes, well, whose mic is it? He goes, oh, it's my open mic. I put my mic on the app. And Misfit Hive.
So I thought it was all a bit because I can't tell.
Yeah, we have no idea. Yeah.
So him and Mahoney, because Mahoney was with him, and Mahoney's like shaking his head throughout the entire time, and I'm like, he's joking, right? And Mahoney's like, no, he's not. And I'm like, is he's serious about this? So I see Mahoney a week later. I'm like, hey, is Gally really upset? He's like, throughout the entire ride home, he didn't stop fucking talking about it. He's like, I can't believe those guys.
He said, way to have my back, but Joe.
He blamed Mahoney for not sticking up for him.
We talked about this.
Well, Sal was writing on a show that Mahoney and Gally used to that were doing. They were doing like a show together for a pilot for Fox or something like that. And Gally used to sit in the writers' room and just come up with crazy ideas. So like in the middle of like a writers' meeting, Gally would be like, let's make him a transgender person. And everyone's like,
wild card.
Everyone's like, what? What do you want to do? He's like, and then he goes on like a 10-minute tangent, just like, yeah, we'll make him a transgender. And everyone's just like, and Mahoney's like, listen, you got to give people time to talk. I got to have Joe on to talk about this stuff.
Right. I want alley.
I want John.
I'm gonna say next week I want to just bring my own mic, but I just think no, there's no more mic space.
We have we have a dual splitter. We have a dual splitter.
Oh shit!
We do 5 mics.
Yeah, we got. I only like the.
Plus we'll share a mic.
I don't even want to talk. I just want to see fucking Joe say dumb shit.
Well,
That's 2 weeks though, right?
There is a way of doing it. You can just listen in.
No, I gotta be here for it.
Yeah.
You can have an audience.
I don't got much to do, Greg. I'm a very lonely man.
No one's lonelier than me.
No one's lonely.
Take a look around. You'll see how lonely I am.
You compete with Andrew Castantano. You're like what Castantano bases character.
me and Andrew should have like a lonely off one day. It's just like
You would totally
just like
totally separate rooms though.
A lonely off, Jesus. You shouldn't have sex with Andrew Castantano now.
So no, it was just compete to see who's like the more lonely guy.
You're not that lonely.
Are you kidding me? Have you seen my apartment? Come on.
Well, you know what's funny about you? You once revealed that you spent New Year's Eve falling asleep by yourself. I was like,
That wasn't just one New Year's Eve. That was many New Year's
multiple
Eve.
New Year's Eves.
Yeah.
But I invited you out this year. What happened?
I don't know. I just didn't feel like going out. I had a little hit of the seasonal depression. I didn't feel like going out.
What'd you guys end up doing?
We went to a few things. We went to Steiny's. I know where we didn't go. We didn't go to Lizzie Tyson's house. But
Are we in a repeat?
yeah. I talked about that last week. Yeah. She disinvited us. Turns out I'm not one of the popular kids. Doesn't that suck? You know.
I felt like that too.
Right?
I was like, damn.
It's fine. I don't care, but it is weird to go through that again.
Right. Because in high school I wasn't like the most popular, but we were like in the middle. Like we were like jocks, you know. Like,
yeah.
Like like I would like throw carrots at people.
Grade A meathead.
Right. Like when our names got announced for graduation, I heard no woos. I just heard like "fuck yeah, bro." You do it, kid. He did it, man. When graduation you get like the popular kid would get like the wee. Yeah, nah, I didn't get that shit. I got like a fucking yeah, bro. Do it, dude. Do it, dude. Community college all the way. Don't let them stop you, kid. You went to Syracuse.
Nah, I went to a community college up near Syracuse. Let's get that straight.
That's what we did.
Yeah, no, I would go to those like Q's parties and like just like live there.
Yeah, of course.
But I did it because I had a girlfriend who went to Q's. Like she was a fucking what the fuck was she again? She was like chemical engineering full ride scholarship. I don't know why these like science wise smart girls like I'm like, have you heard me speak? Like,
I know nothing about science.
Yeah. But anyway, so then like she was there and I was here, and then so like we're trying to make the long distance thing work. It didn't work out, and I was like, all right, I'll just move up there. She ended up being just fucking crazy.
Right.
So then I broke up with her, but I was like, I'm not leaving here. You know what I mean? I'm not. And she's like, you have to leave, and I was like, no, I'm not though. And then so I just stayed up there. And
did you start comedy out there?
No, I thought about it, but I didn't have the balls because I had been writing since I was like 19, but I had like. I mean, it was just pages of shit.
Oh, Jesus.
And I was like, listen, bro, I mean, I don't know anything about comedy, but you can't go up and fucking say this.
Right.
Like, I'll tell you that right now. And so then I took a class on Long Island. So I was like, can you just like, show me a rubric to maintain this mess?
Right.
And then, so then I went from there, and then, here I am.
You did the other stuff. Yeah, I remember when I was 19, 20, I was like, I never thought about getting on stage, but I wrote a lot of like bad George Carlin-esque.
Oh, I wanted to be a truth teller.
I still have my first notebook. I still have it. I look at it. I'm like, what? Oh, thank God you never said that.
I read something. I would read the stuff that I wrote when I was like 20, and I would sound like such a douchebag. And I was like, and also I was like in college, so I was like really liberal too. You know? So it's just like, what about black people, man? What about them,
Man.
Like, I never wrote any like bad jokes when I was in my. At
least you're writing jokes, though. I wouldn't write any jokes.
Let's say the only thing I ever wrote down in a notebook when I was in my college days was just like really, really bad movie ideas. Because I took a screenwriting course, and I thought like I'm just like writing down like all these ideas like for movies, and so I just like
give me. You gotta give us one.
Give us one. Give us one.
Okay.
One movie pitch.
The first one that pops to mind is to came with this movie called like the title is Gay Zombie.
So all these things are just about different types of zombies.
He loves zombies.
I do. I know the gay zombies.
That's
Like,
it,
went
man.
around,
It's not a man.
there's a zombie that's like went around. It's like just like
not what
fighting
it's
gay
about.
people.
No, really dive into this.
So no,
Can I give
like
you-
that was the whole idea. Like
Can I
it's
give
like
you
it's
what
like
I think the movie's about? In the beginning of the movie, Neil Patrick Harris dies. He comes back.
we can start off that way. Yeah.
So what? Did he only kill gay people?
So yeah, he only kills gay people.
Did he fuck them?
Most homophobic movie.
Yeah, right.
Jesus Christ, that would never be made.
What a creative name too.
I told you it was bad.
Gay zombie. I thought he was. Was he gay himself or like?
Sure, why not? Yeah, might as well be. That's
At the end, he realizes
that's why he
he's
goes for like the gay zombies.
I got a big gay dead dick.
So gay zombie.
Instead of eating brains, he eats cock.
Was that it? He ate cock?
Like,
That's-
he eats cock.
Instead of eating brains, he
that
eats
is-
cock.
that
Come
is-
this summer.
That was just a goddamn clown show.
you?
What else? Come on, you gotta give me one more.
Fuck. What's in the?
What else did you?
I can't.
Come on.
I have to get the notebooks.
What's
out
the
to
big
read it.
one?
Can't wait for that sequel, Straight Zombie.
Damn.
Oh, man, I don't know. Yeah, I can't think of anything
You
off the top
got
of my head.
just gay zombie. That was the one.
What's
That was like the one you were like, "Fuck this genius! I'm not writing anything else."
I don't need to write another script.
How many pages into the screenplay did you get of gay? Into
I
Gay
never
Zombie?
Oh,
you never even wrote.
Oh, it was just
No, just like
title.
ideas, just like whatever
Floating around
idea
your
like
head.
popped into my head. I wrote it down. It's like one's another was it's like I called it Ghost Phone. It's like where it's like some like it's like down on his luck detective. It's like he gets like these like calls from like ghosts, and he has to like solve like their murders or some shit.
What?
That's actually. I mean, the hell of a lot better than gay zombie.
Wait, so a detective?
It's like he's like
Gets
like,
a phone.
It's like, but it's like like he only gets like calls. He gets like a call from like his like dead like girlfriend or like something like that.
You again?
Starring Christopher Maloney.
It's like solve like murders.
That's actually
That's
not
actually, that's not
awful.
the worst thing ever.
That's, I mean,
I mean,
yeah,
I-
that's better.
I have the notebook. Right.
I mean, it ain't no gay zombie.
So I have like the notebook in the living room if you want me to rattle off a few.
Yeah, go get it. Go.
Yes,
I like
bring
Gay
it out.
Zombie. I like Gay Zombie.
What was the gay zombie's name?
John?
Gay John Zombie.
It's Gay John Zombie. Actually, the premise. This movie's about a 35-year-old man.
Before you do that, hang on. My friend wrote a script once, and the opening lines was, "I want to fuck you until it comes out of my balls." That was the opening of the line.
Jesus.
Of the script. And then it was like about some gangster. It was the worst piece of shit ever. But we held auditions for the fucking. Yeah.
dog.
We held auditions. We were like these 18-year-old kids in my friend's like basement, like this, like so, like
Actors are so dumb.
there's like actors coming into audition.
Yeah,
They're desperate. They'll do anything. So like one guy comes in, this big tall Greek guy. He's like, I'm interested in the part. So we give him the script. He's acting his ass off for us. He's yelling, screaming. He's just like, and you don't love me. So I'm like, listen, dude, you're great. We know it. But here's the thing. We want to see you improvise because this script is heavily. We're not going to rely on the script. We got to see your improv skills. So I go to my friend. I go, listen, go up there and act with him. My friend's like, why me? Because you wrote the fucking script. Get up there and act with him. So he goes up and acts with the guy. And I'm like, he's like, give me a scenario. I can act it out. I act out anything. So I go, you're his stepfather and you're disappointed in him. Okay. So he's like, done, easy. And I'm like, to my friend's name was Eric. I was like, Eric, okay, now you're the stepson, and like be a little snotty. So my friend like turns around to like, and of course my friend's like a shitty actor. He's 18. He's not an actor. He works a shop right now. So he's like says something, and the Greek guy goes, look at you little fat bastard. He goes, look at you. You're gonna grow up to be a loser like your daddy, live in a shit apartment like this. You're a loser. So my friend Eric is like, really, dude? Relax. He's like, no, I would not relax. This is unacceptable. We get up, we fucking start applauding, going, that was excellent. My friend Eric is clearly insulting. Fuck you. So we're like, we're like, you got the part, dude. He's like, I look forward to the pay.
I like that. Don't tell him.
By the way, me and Rob absolutely know this movie's never being made. And the guy just like, and then the guy literally, we're like, what do you drive here? Like he gets in like a Corvette.
With top down.
Then some black kid comes in with his grandmother. And his grandmother's like this creepy old black lady.
Oh, God.
Oh no! And he gives us a portfolio of headshots. So we're like, okay, pick out a headshot because that's what they do in auditions, right?
Yeah.
They're like, they have your headshot, and my friend Eric is just struggling to pick out a headshot, and we're just like, what the fuck are you doing? The kid's sitting there, just pick out a fucking headshot. So he picks out this headshot, and the kid's half naked in the head. So
what?
Yeah, so we're just cracking up at fucking the gayest thing my friend Eric can do, and the kid is like now like looking at us. He has no idea what's going on, so he's like acting, and we're just laughing hysterically at him. The grandmother thinks we're like laughing at him because he's like, he's funny. We're like, yeah, he's real fucking funny. And the kids are so embarrassed. Like,
oh my God.
So the movie was never made.
Dude, that'd be so fucking. I never even thought that'd be hilarious.
Just to hold audition.
Hold a fake audition.
One lady called us out. Remember
That's the most ridiculous thing.
One lady called us out. It was like, she's like, how old are you guys? And we're like, 22. She's like, do any of you go to like NYU, like film school or anything like that?
Oh no,
we're
she's
like,
calling you out the credentials.
Whoa, I don't want to brag, but I'm in the College of Staten Island. Like one lady called us out bad. So anyway,
That would be worth doing as like a show.
just to fuck with
people, write a script and have them come to like we'll just film it.
Who was the lady who called you out bad?
That stupid bitch.
old lady.
She corrected the grammar.
Oh, then she corrected the grammar in the script. She's like, this is wrong. And we're like, well, it's supposed to be authentic. It's only a shooting script. Do your acting.
She couldn't act though.
She was auditioning.
Yeah,
She
she was
was
auditioning. Yeah.
There was one that was funny. It was like this little hot like blonde girl, and she was like all flirty. I was like, what a loser. I was like, what are you doing? Like, you would suck dick for this part, really? Yeah.
We need to hold fake auditions.
I would do that. Yeah.
That would be so hilarious.
Yeah, I'll film it, get it like a fucking, and then we'll just make them sign a fucking contract.
I don't know if I'd be able to hold a straight face.
That'd be so funny.
Like if you got like a fucking like that Greek guy who came in, I would start bawling out laughing.
My friend filmed it.
We have video.
Yeah,
of it.
and I asked him for it. Like
he still has it.
Yeah. He just never gave it to me. So if he gives it to me, I'll definitely.
We should get him to do that. We should write an intentionally really bad script.
And
write something up that's like just god awful,
so terrible. I'll write it seriously though.
The best part is the opening line. It was like, "I'll fuck you until it comes out of my balls." So it was really bad, but they didn't see that. We gave him like a part in the middle of the script, like the middle.
Just
anything. So
what do you got?
Speaking of scripts, we got a little composite.
Oh yeah, here we go. We got this,
was
and he colored the sides of the pages, so we know it's official.
It's like bring it back to the zombie genre. It's like everyone called Were Zombie, like werewolf, but it's like Were Zombie.
Oh, I thought you meant like Where is Zombie?
Where
in the world is zombie?
Here's what I wrote word for word. A new kind of undead creature is created by combining a werewolf and a zombie.
Why don't you do that character with gay zombie, and at 12 o'clock he turns into a straight man?
Yes.
Yeah, sure. Why not?
It's gay hair. He's like a dead bear. Like a dead bear gay guy.
Weird zombie. Okay. Who's starring in Where is Zombie?
Who's starring Where Zombie?
Who's starring? What weird actor? Because you're a guy who has like you're like a fan of weird actors. Like he's not like a fan of like Ryan Gosling. He doesn't
No.
Like his favorite actor is
Like Crispin Glover or something.
Like not even that. Like his favorite actor is like Jake Busey or Gary Busey.
Yeah, Jake Busey. Jake Busey starring in Where Zombie this summer.
Hey, he fucking probably would do it. He's fucking Jake Busey.
He's known for work ethic.
Jake Busey never turns
but this
that role.
one, it's like tentatively titled Vampire. A man injects people with drugs and then drinks their blood.
Is any of this supposed to be scary? Besides,
Supposed to be.
Were you
Obviously
high?
not.
Were you high when you wrote all of these?
Nope.
No.
Oh man,
It's completely sober.
they're just coming off the top of the dome.
Yeah.
Damn.
He was more awake then than ever.
Oh man.
Wait, so he's a drug addict. He's a drug addict vampire, but instead of just buying the drugs himself, he injects his victims and then he sucks the blood with the drug in.
Now
And that's how he gets high.
Let me ask you something. Does every one of these scripts involve sucking? I don't understand.
Yes.
they really all suck.
They really all suck.
Literally and figuratively.
Oh man.
Every script.
How about this one? The Challenge. A suspense thriller. A killer challenges a man to try and save all of his potential victims.
Right.
What?
Wait, yeah.
Oh, so it's like I'm about to go fuck shit up, and you gotta go.
It's like, I'm about to go kill this guy.
You gotta
but
stop
I challenge you to try and save him.
Yeah.
That's not terrible. That's not the worst.
Just the writer is mentally challenged.
I mean, I've watched fucking Colin Farrell in a fucking phone booth for 2 hours. I'm sure I'll watch that.
There's a movie called Zombie Beavers.
That movie's hilarious. Bill Burr's in it.
Yeah.
Is he?
That movie's hilarious. It's so bad, it's hilarious.
He's like, I'm gonna kill some beavers.
And then like the beavers, like if they bite you towards the end, like you turn into like a zombie beaver, but you're still like the size of a man. And it's like it's the most ridiculous looking thing I've ever seen.
Have you ever seen Tusk?
No.
So I think it's a Kevin Smith movie.
Oh, boy.
It's like where trying to remember the name.
It's Kevin Smith movie challenged himself not to eat.
Trying to remember like the name of Justin Long. So he plays this guy.
Actor.
Basically, it's like and he goes into this like he's like a reporter or something. So he goes to this like house to this creepy weird guy. It's like who has
Okay,
like
enough of Tusk. I want to hear more from your creepy mind.
you want okay creep my creepy mind.
The
Okay.
funny thing about he brought up the notebook, he's like, oh, this old thing.
Like he was in a designated spot.
Let me get some of this dust off of here. All right. So here's one that definitely sounds like it was written by me. Restraining order.
A young lady that looks like resembles a horse.
I saw number 38. It says restraining order 2 against me.
A young blonde male with toys in his apartment.
Forced to stay away from every woman around him.
Let's hear what's restraining order. What's that
Restraining
now?
order.
Let's hear it.
Despite having a restraining order, a man is continuously tormented by a sociopath. But when the man is given a special restraining order stating that if the sociopath comes within 10 feet of him, he can kill the sociopath and not be prosecuted.
Only you and Elliot
So
Rogers
the
can come up with this
tormentor
sort of
becomes
material.
tormented. What?
Only you and Elliot Rogers can come up with this sort of.
So wait, what happens? He's being tormented by a sociopath, but he's the one with the restraining order against who?
Right.
What? Wait,
I don't know.
wait. The sociopath has the restraining.
Bear in mind, this is like
Who has the restraining order? They both have restraining orders now.
I don't
You should have a
fucking know.
restraining order against a pen.
Everyone's got a restraining order so nobody can go near anyone.
What is this? We just
I
fucking.
told you I'm fucking retarded. So what do you want?
Yeah, I thought you were better.
So what's this mean when it's highlighted right here? That means the good one.
That was like the really good one. That was a really good idea.
Read that
This is the one. This is the one.
This was the one.
It's like, let's see, I want to hear the one.
Let's hear it, Spielberg.
The craving, or otherwise the hunger.
Wait, what?
The Hunger.
The Hunger. That's the name of the movie.
The hunger.
Was this pre-Hunger Games?
Yes, I think so. I'm pretty sure.
Okay,
Are you that lunatic? It's like I came up with it first.
It's my time. I stole
What
it.
is it? The hunger?
The hunger. A man with a strange craving for human flesh believes he's becoming a zombie.
That's the same thing as gay zombie.
Pretty much.
Your writing is not.
That's straight zombie. That's what we're looking for.
And why is that one highlighted? That's the worst one.
That's the one.
Because that means it was going to be the best. It's a fucking box office smash right there. You can't tell?
Box office smash.
It's a hit. It's going to blow out. It's going to blow Aquaman out
Who's
of the water.
starring in The Hunger?
Yeah, take that, Jason Momoa. You fucking douche.
Who's starring the?
Man.
Hopefully, Melissa.
None of these
McCarthy.
have any potential to be a box office hit, but definitely have potential to be straight to DVD. I think there's at least one or two in there.
like
Straight to the garbage.
Right, exactly.
Oh, man.
Are you starring in any of these movies?
Oh, sure. Of
So when
course.
you're writing these,
I'm the lead in all of them.
I play all the parts.
Imagine they were just all movies and he was like Eddie Murphy in it. Like he was just all the roles.
Can you write little short films? That
Oh,
way you
man.
can-
Yeah.
I want to see you in Gay Zombie.
I want you to be gay zombie and straight zombie in the same fucking movie.
by the way, it's all male centric, not one
Do you have
female.
any female characters in any of the movies?
Yeah, I'm sure there's in this somewhere. Somewhere.
Damsel in distress.
Oh, man. Damsel in distress. Oh, man. How about this one? Ghost Squad.
Ghost Squad.
Ghost Squad.
Ghost Squad.
A superhero team of ghosts sets out to fight crime using powers related to how they died.
That's like Ghostbusters meets the Justice League.
Yeah.
You rip off. You rip off artists. You lack originality there.
I paid.
Who are the superheroes?
Oh, man.
Who?
Us.
Us.
Yeah, it was like
You so 9 years ago before you met any of us.
yeah.
I will need to agree.
I had a vision. It came to me in a dream.
I am not participating in your creepy, weird movies. The Hunger, Ghost Squad. That one actually is the worst, by the way. I think Ghost Squad is.
Oh, I've got plenty more.
I see that.
Oh, sweet, man.
About 50. Hey, did you do anything?
I have
76?
I have a total of 76 ideas.
Hey, Zombie, did you do anything in school like fucking learn?
Obviously not.
This is what you did all day?
Yeah, obviously.
Where are your science notes in there?
They don't exist.
In between Ghost Squad and Gay Zombie.
Let's hear another
Oh,
one.
man.
If I had to explain someone about you, it's remarkable how you are the least surprising person. Because I'd be like, just look at you, just a picture of you. I could get anyone here. They'll be like, no, that guy's a custodian. Like, well, does he work with kids? Yes, he works with kids. He's a custodian. He's also what's it called? He's obsessed with comic books and zombies,
Science fiction.
and science fiction. He owns a shitload of video games.
Right.
Okay.
Has dolls.
You live life like the 40-year-old version.
I'm 5 years away.
like an overweight Clay Aiken.
I'm Clay Bacon.
Yeah, Clay Bacon.
All right. That's in your notes, though. So that's our next movie.
Is that the next movie?
Clay Bacon.
Clay Bacon.
It's an animation.
It's my biography.
It's an animation. It's a strip of bacon that sings.
It's Clay Bacon stars in Gay Zombie with Lubin stuttered.
Yes. You really are like. If I showed a picture to anyone, they'll nail you in a spot.
Yeah, probably.
They'll be like, "Well, do you think he writes screenplays? Of course he writes screenplays." What type of screenplays? Probably really weird shit. If I wrote a screenplay, it'd be like coming of age story, something like that. You're writing movies about Ghost Squad. It's Ghostbusters.
I see one. The Good Samaritan.
The Good Samaritan. You remember that one?
Let's hear this.
Oh, man.
What's this dark fucking sick thought?
A man goes out of his way to help people in need, but ends up killing the people he helps.
That's like a Twilight Zone episode. That's not even that bad.
That's really not bad.
Yeah, that's actually not terrible. Like, cool.
That's who starred Seth Rogen. Oh my God! I can't help you. If I do, you're gonna die.
Oh, God, I'm going to kill you. Oh, God.
Let me do the voices. You keep reading out your creepy.
All right, Spielberg, calm it down over
man.
there.
I don't know. What's it? How about this one? Necromantic, a love story.
Oh boy.
What?
Oh man.
Necromantic, a love story.
Please read this one out.
What is this one?
Wait.
Necromantic.
Oh god.
A necrophiliac faces his worst nightmare when all of the corpses he has made love to come back to life and will not go back to rest until he shows them a romantic evening.
What? That's hilarious.
That is the funniest fucking thing. You should make that tomorrow.
Yo, that's fucking hysterical.
I think he was saving out. Like he brought this book out and fucking was like,
You planning this, you sick bastard.
Is this a bit?
wait until I get to
Could be.
Necromantic.
It could be. I have another notebook.
Yeah, wait till I get
Wait until I get to Necromantic. I really bring him back from the dead.
Wait, hold on. You can't leave us off that. So this guy, he fucks dead bodies. And then the bodies wake up from the dead. Is that the movie?
Yes.
You came up with this plot.
Yes.
The fuck is the matter with you, zombie?
That has to be me.
That is the creepiest stuff. Who comes up with that?
That's so good.
Me. And you're sober while doing like, I'll think of something like, I should, like the other night I was thinking like, hey, I should never buy a gun because I may use it one day. You come up with, you're like pondering in class. Like, oh, that'll be a great movie. if a guy fucks a dead body and the body comes back to life.
That's a great film, though.
That is frighteningly.
But that's like that could fucking work. I feel like that could fucking work.
Yes, that would
I mean,
work.
fucking Sharknado's a thing, dude.
I'll get
Like,
started on it right away. We should definitely do it.
dude, that's
Travis, you're an actor.
God.
I'll be the fucking.
You play the dead
dick.
body.
I know.
Oh man.
That is hilarious.
That's great, and he's got to like take him out to like dinner as corpses,
Right.
and like like do all that shit.
We all, but okay. So, hang on,
Go like go karting with a corpse.
how does that end?
Everybody dies.
Just every ending.
How many? Yeah, like how many girls? How many girls does he fuck? Like he's got to take out like $20.
Let me keep it like
I
a nice
imagine
round, maybe nice round 10.
This is the opening scene. Okay.
Yeah, don't make it too much because then it's just like a lengthy,
This is
ridiculous.
Five, maybe like
This
5.
guy-
Let's keep it a 5.
Clocks off at work. Let's just say this guy's a custodian.
Right.
Clocks off at work, and he goes through like a dark alley. Right? He's walking, going through a dark alley. He gives some like weird, greasy guy the secret password.
He needs an accomplice.
Right.
Yeah.
And the guy's like, okay, come in.
It's like,
And then there's
funny running into you here.
Right.
You again?
No, that's not what I'm going for.
Oh, no, I know. I'm saying, but that's the guy, though. The guy's like, the guy he gives the keys to.
This is my movie now. Okay? I'm taking over his idea.
Have a Coors Light.
So the guy's going through this dark alley. He runs into some like big bouncer guy.
Yeah.
He's like the password. And he gives him the password. Let's just say the password is zombie.
It's zombie.
Then he walks into the morgue and he sees all these bodies, right? And he just gets to work. He's fucking all of them. And then like a couple of scenes later, he goes back to the morgue. He fucks one body, and then they come back to life.
No, I thought like the government was making this guy fuck these bodies to bring them back to life.
I like how we're overanalyzing this.
No. I think he's just a sick fuck, and it comes back to bite him. He's like, "Oh fuck! Like I didn't think you knew that you were dead." Yeah. So it's like, and then they come back, and he's like, "Fuck."
Do you think our main character, Rich Apple, do you think he has more depth to him? Maybe he has a family. I don't know.
There's now is it the guy who fucks the body? He's like kind of a quiet like guy.
Yeah.
I'm guessing he's not just like walking on the streets like I got so much.
I
pussy.
fuck dead girls. How many of the dead bodies does he fuck to life? Like 4?
Let's keep it like 4
So
or 5.
he's gonna fall in love with
yeah.
one of them, right?
Sure, yeah. So yeah, 4 of them will be horrible type, but then
Yeah.
that one, that 5th one will be like,
Well,
she's
3
the
of them
one,
will be-
man.
And- but-
Three
but-
will be
the one.
guys, and one will be the.
But then, like, that's the only way that, like, he can get them to go back to rest. So he falls in love with the last one.
Yeah.
And then he's like, well, don't go back to rest. I need you to be alive. I'm in love with you
Well, how
now.
about this to throw a real monkey wrench into this one? Ready?
Yeah.
How about
I don't
this?
see how that's possible.
But no, it's not possible.
whole
Let's
thing
just
is a
say our
monkey
main
wrench.
zombie's looking at me dead seriously too. He wants to hear this. Let's say our main character, Rich Apple.
Right.
He has a shady past, right? He has a shady past. But the reason why he's so lonely and the reason why he does this because he lost a child and his child is dead, and now he has to go back. And fuck his child to bring him
God.
back to life.
Oh, God, no.
Great.
Why did you do that?
What's the gender of the child?
That doesn't matter.
Make it a sweet love story and then throw that at the end and end the movie.
I mean, nothing funnier
His
than
wife
some
is just
like
like-
depressed father fucking his dead son to life.
That's the worst movie ever.
The budget on this is not going to be high.
No.
So like you just need one theater full of people and we make a profit. Fooled you. Like,
The weirdest
shit movie.
It's shot in black and white.
We just need a fucking baby doll.
It's so funny. Fucks this guy's like tortured soul.
That would be a great movie.
And it's like he's tearing up and he knows what he has to do at that moment.
I gotta do it.
I'm so sorry, baby. Just come back to daddy. Yo, that's fucking.
The tagline of the movie would be "Come back to life," but "Come" would be "CUM."
That is fucking. That is just awful.
This is the greatest. What was the one before that? Well, the other ones are just shit. This is the idea.
Yeah, no, this is it.
So that's the one.
I think if you made that the love story, not the fucking his daughter. Like it just, I think that could be a love. I mean, you know that movie Warm Bodies? Like that was fucking odd, but like girls love that shit.
No, it's gonna end up him fucking his daughter.
He has a bunch of pieces of shit.
If we do the audition thing, we should try. We're gonna have to do it.
Fucking the baby's corpse.
We're gonna have to do that as a bit on the podcast, or something. We're gonna have to do something where we get real actors come down here to do.
Oh my God.
We're gonna write the movie, and then we're gonna make. This is the last scene where you find out that you can fuck your son to life again.
That'd be so
good.
My God.
Oh my God,
that would be great.
Oh man,
what a gem! Go on.
That is a gem.
What else you got there?
How about this one? Eat me.
Oh boy.
A deranged man
Story about a hamburger.
A deranged man kidnaps and forces another man to eat him alive.
What the fuck again?
Yeah, you're a sick. You're a sick bastard, zombie.
Yeah.
How do you eat someone alive?
They cut off pieces. It's like
the guy wants to be eaten alive.
Yeah.
That's his. That's
his it's like the man who does the kidnapping wants like this other guy. He kidnaps another guy, saying makes that other guy eat.
You're gonna have to go. You're gonna have to go real like Human Centipede. Like shoot it in black and white. Like you gotta let the people know this is not gonna be worth it. This is gonna be fucked up.
That's actually not bad, but it's so retarded.
Oh, look who wrote it.
No, but it's not even
He's
bad.
really not going for bright. So he's not Stanley Kubrick.
So you have a guy. He's gonna kidnap.
No Stephen King over here.
He's gonna kidnap probably like a fat guy, right? That would be the
somebody who loves bacon.
Yeah. So and he would
just having like some fat guy being roughed up, shoved in a van. Some fatty.
You fatty.
Well, hold on. That just beat up fat guys all day long.
How fast could you get in the van?
Why you guys sweat? Man, I just beat up a couple of fat guys,
Piggy.
just pushing them around.
So you would this guy is going to eat. He kidnaps the guy. He goes, well, you can leave after you eat me.
Yeah.
Right. Okay.
Yeah. As soon as you finish eating me alive, you're free to go.
I like how these are all horror movies.
Yeah.
Do you have like romantic comedy? Yeah.
Damn.
Do you have any?
No, the fucking
comedy?
The zombie was our romantic.
Let's see, a comedy. We have
you have a comedy? Oh god.
Switcheroo.
Oh, let's hear this.
An organization that allows for people to switch lives.
Well, that sounds like real slapstick comedy.
Doesn't it though? Doesn't it?
Switch lives.
That's been done. That's been done before.
Yeah, it's been done so often.
I didn't know that at the time.
I mean, come on.
Why you never see Freaky
Come on,
Friday?
flip through your. Yeah.
Never left this apartment.
That's been done so much. Flip through your notebook. Come on, get us another.
I'm so fickle now with the zombie idea. I'm just like I'm so on that.
Yeah.
What's it called?
Necromantic.
Necromantic. Oh, that's so good.
That's good.
Even the title's not bad.
The only part is going to be like convincing a crew to like get on board.
Have you guys seen Necromantic, man? It's a good movie.
It's a good movie.
Well, you put out
said throughout the creek in the cave.
if you put out a Craigslist ad, people will show up.
Yeah, or like on Backstage or something.
Yeah, if you put out anything and you just be like, well, it's going to be paid work if you get the part. Oh, it'd be so funny. We could troll everybody.
Give us one more.
To be like, what am I reading?
How
for?
far are we into this?
46
We got
minutes.
Necromantic. Go.
Read it.
Now, in this scene, you fuck your ex-girlfriend to death.
Let's have one scene where Nick Carra just dies instantly.
Like he's a mailman and just gets shot opening scene.
Right, exactly. He's eaten by a zombie.
Let's see.
Mailman. with like the short mailman.
with the navy blue socks.
Go on.
It's okay. You want a comedy idea? It's like, how about conversion?
I want no ideas, but go on.
You didn't tell me to stop.
What is it?
Conversion. A man falls for a woman who is a lesbian. He desperately wants to be with her, and therefore tries to convert her to a heterosexual, or at least a bisexual, so that she'll go out with him, but her girlfriend will also try desperately to stop that from happening.
Starring Emma Stone and Ryan Gosling. Okay. I mean, I feel like that's been done, but that's
Probably.
like you know what? No one I don't like about that movie. That's like a bad. Like LGBT type,
Yeah.
You can see that like on like a bad network.
So keep in mind, it's like I wrote that long before like the LGBT really became a thing.
Listen, no one's doubting that, Zombie. No one's saying. No one. Believe me, the problem with you right now is not originality.
There's much more.
There's a lot of originality there. The problem is we gotta harness that originality and hope that you don't snap one day.
Yeah. Problem's not originality; it's personality.
Hope you don't snap one day and kill everyone on the street.
just go on. One more.
What is
One more.
We just keep saying one more.
All right.
the seven?
You missed his other one, the conversion, right? It's about a man who falls in love with a lesbian. Now he tries to convert her into a heterosexual. That was his.
Retarded.
Of course it is.
That was like starring maybe Emma Stone and Ryan Gosling.
It's an episode of Seinfeld. The conversion.
Oh, wait, it is. You're stealing stuff from
man.
Seinfeld.
Probably.
One of the greatest radio shows.
He's listening to this, so
you should
know.
rename it the No Point Conversion.
Right.
Hey, here's one they couldn't think of what genre to make it. Boys' Night Out.
Oh boy.
But it stars all girls.
Get a load of this.
You should have a lot of familiarity with this one.
An adolescent boy, still saddened by the recent loss of his father, slowly warms to his mother's new boyfriend. That is until the new boyfriend takes him for a boys' night out, and the young boy discovers what a nightmare his possible new dad really is.
Oh Jesus! He gets molested, right? Is that
That's what I'm looking at.
Man.
That is a terrible but decent idea. That's not even that bad. That's actually like a good. I can see this like putting on that movie in the middle of the night. I'm like, this one's good. I'm gonna watch this
starring
one.
Robert De Niro and Zac Efron?
Right.
Boys' Night Out.
I guess it's like a dirty grandpa, but not really, because it's like that's a good idea.
You can bring it either way. You can make it a serious, or you can make it just like a ridiculous comedy.
Because that's a good meaty part for a male actor to play like the fucking sociopath boyfriend. That's good, Zombie. So you got two right off the bat. Well,
I'll get started on right away.
Necromantic?
Necromantic.
That's the next big thing.
That is going to be
I'm linked
a
on
hit.
it.
hit. Yeah. Good for you, Zombie.
All right.
Zombie kills it again.
I mean, no one's ever came up with that, though. That
Not that I know of.
No one could.
someone. No, I mean,
No one should.
I would be bewildered if I see someone else with that.
How many bad horror movies have you watched throughout the years? You just know when he watches a piece of shit horror movie, he's like, God damn it, Necromantic is better than this fucking thing. He got upset. Jerry Martinez's roommate is this guy, Johnny Caps. He wrote this awful zombie book, right? It's called Outbreak, right?
Yeah.
And it's terrible. Zombie, and it's like, it's like a self-produced book. It's not like anything. It's not Simon Schuster that didn't fucking pick it up. This idiot wrote a book and whatever. But no one bought the book. But this guy, Zombie, fucking actually spent like $11 on this kid's book. And so he's reading the book and he's ripping it up. And now I know why, because the genius he has this notebook.
Yeah, he got necromantic fucking floating around his head.
And there's this hack, Johnny Caps.
Yeah, he's like, who's this fucking schmuck?
Zombie on Halloween, he wears a legit zombie.
I was gonna bring up the zombie. I thought you were gonna be in zombie costume right now.
Right.
For some reason, like I've seen you on Facebook, I was like, I guess his name's Zombie because he looks like a zombie all the time.
He goes all
No,
out.
I'm just dead inside.
That's your little joke. I know. Yeah. He said that. He says that several times and never gets anything.
but that's showbiz, baby.
Normally, people he probably tells that to, and everyone's like, "Shut the fuck up, Zombie."
Well, because they just changed to it's because I die on stage.
Oh,
Again, not funny. stick to your horror movie.
you're a writer type kid.
Yeah.
Zombie, shut up.
That's an episode.
Shut up, zombie. All right, zombie. In this scene, you're gonna play dead.
Could you act? You have any
He is a good actor.
Oh right, yeah, that's right. He acted in that Comic Book Jones movie.
I mean, it wasn't a big movie, right? It was this weird.
he acted in a YouTube video.
Yeah.
Oh, man.
I know what he played, a racist. So it wasn't even that far of a stretch.
Zombie racist.
If they were making that Charlottesville movie, you would be someone that
Oh, he would
cast
kill it.
Yeah. It's a background extra, though.
Oh, yeah, just buying fucking a tiki torch, walking out of a Walmart.
I'll see you later tonight.
Right.
It's gonna be fun.
Just know there was one dick manager during that whole thing. Just going, I can't believe all the tiki torches we're selling.
Just making a killing.
He's like just trying to thank the two guys, the salesman. He's like, bring over Chester and Chad. Let them know what a great job they're doing. And then like, where's Chester and Chad? Oh, they're downtown.
Yeah.
I don't believe that actually even happened. So
What, the Charlottesville?
I'm only kidding.
Yeah, who knows with you?
It's funny. There's one guy in that picture, like, that like still shot picture that went everywhere.
Yeah.
There's one guy that looks exactly like Rich Apple. I think he posted
A
it.
fucking leading man.
Dude, like I'm not even. I'll try and fucking pull it up, dude. It's like a spitting image of fucking Rich Apple. It was like, dude, were you fucking there, man? Because like that's you, bro.
I want Rich Happel to produce a show and call it Happlebee's in the neighborhood.
What was it, like the South Carolina like racist?
Yeah.
Where was that? North Carolina?
Charlottesville.
Charlottesville.
North Carolina?
Yeah.
I don't know. I
Was it South?
reached out to do a bar show from out there. I feel like they're my demographic. Zombie, oh my god.
Yeah.
They have any Nazi zombie stuff?
Nazi zombie? I don't think so. Although there's like a. And don't talk about it.
You have gay zombies. So.
Oh, here it is.
They say, listen to the
Gay zombie.
Better, you get better.
gay zombie. Gay zombie. Oh, that does look like that.
Oh, Jake Ventura, too.
I think zombie knows what Rich Apple is.
Yeah.
But does it look like a zombie?
Yeah, he looks exactly right. Spot
Come on, zombie! Don't bullshit me here. I look like him. You take a shitty movie scripts and you agree with me. I'm kidding.
You go back there and write more scripts, you hear?
I like how Travis is not kidding. He's very fixated on that necro.
Dude, I can't stop thinking about it. I think it's awesome.
That's a great idea.
I get started on the screenplay right away.
Especially with the Godfather tie that we have to it because he's a gangster. He's a gangster, right? He's a.
Yeah, sure. Why not?
He lost his son.
It's like first he whacks him, then he fucks him, then he takes him on a date.
Jesus.
Too much. Too far.
You're damn right he whacks him.
He whacks off to him. Oh,
That's gay zombie whacks him. Gay zombie. That's not even.
That was the first one.
That was the title.
Gay
He just calls it gay zombie.
it's gay zombie.
What are we
man.
going to do with you?
Who knows?
Make a lot of money.
We're gonna be rich, boys. We're gonna be rich.
Here's the guy with the worst idea. You want $20,000 for that fucking movie?
There was this guy at a bar at Jody's, Patrick Haggerty's family's bar.
shit,
This guy comes up to us. He hears us talking about comedy. He's like, "I'll give you guys $100,000 to make a movie." We're just like, who the fuck is this guy? And he just kept harassing us. And Pat turns around and is like, yeah, my uncle actually owns the bar. So get away from
Oh, Pat was just abusing him. Yeah, he was just fucking. And then he goes, "Well, who the fuck are you, man?" He goes, my name's Patrick." He goes, "What are you doing here, Patrick?" He's like, "Well, my uncle owns this bar." And he goes, "Who's your uncle?" He goes, "Jody." He goes, "What's the name of the bar?" He goes, "Well, that was my uncle."
Get those weird people come up to you.
Oh, I fucking hate that. So,
That's the worst.
Oh man,
what are we up to?
56 minutes.
Oh, shit. Time flies. All right.
6 o'clock. Shit.
Shit.
I
All
gotta
right.
get to New Jersey.
Oh man.
Dirty Jersey. How'd you get here from the Belt Parkway?
Yeah.
Nice.
What part of Jersey?
Flemington.
Flemington.
Flemington. Very rich out there.
I don't think I've ever been there.
I don't know. I think I did. What show did I do out there? I think I did something out there once. But who gives a fuck?
Yeah, who gives a fuck? Who gives a
Do your plugs.
Do your plugs?
You got anything to plug? Plug up. We actually have listeners now.
Like
Don't worry
plug
about
that gay zombie's butthole. Oh.
Yeah, right? Hey, there he is. There he is. There's the guy.
Did you have to do the
Whoa.
Those are great.
I watched too much
Rodney.
Rodney Dangerfield as a kid. What do you want from me? Oh man.
We actually have listeners now. And if you are listening, rate the podcast on iTunes. Why not? Right? Right,
Yeah.
Zombie? Tell them to
Yeah,
rate the
break
podcast.
the fucking podcast. It's how we get more listeners.
We finally got our rating, too.
We did?
Oh man.
What do you mean?
We have a 5-star rating. Yeah, it shows up now if you Google.
Oh, really?
Only like 5 reviews.
5 reviews, really? Yeah. I gotta look it up.
Wow.
We're all just looking at our phones right now.
Yeah.
Yeah, no.
We're waiting for Travis to plug.
Okay.
What do you got going on there, Travis?
No,
Come
just
on.
say for next week. So 16th, I'm gonna be at Rosebank at 7:30.
Oh,
Yeah, look at that.
See, if you're a local guy, you get to go see Travis Grant.
Knows a gay zombie, John Kirshner.
Then at Saturday the 19th, I'm gonna be at Revolution Music Hall in Amityville on Long Island. It's gonna be Artie Lang's gonna be there.
Oh,
Get
right.
out.
That's
Yeah, Artie
it.
Lang
Well, that
show.
should be a horror show.
Yeah, I can't wait to see his nose.
Speaking of zombies,
Yeah, there's an 8 and a 10:30 show. And then 25th, I'm at Governor's Little Room.
when you do a
8:00.
show with Artie Lang,
Yeah.
do you get nervous at all? Or how many shows have you done with him?
I think this would be my third.
Wow, really?
Third, yeah.
Are you friendly with him a little bit?
I mean, like, just keep it cordial, pretty
Yeah.
much. It's
Jeez.
just, hey, how's it going?
You grew up listening to him on Stern?
No, I didn't.
No,
I
see,
didn't.
that's the weird thing about Stern. Like, see, I grew up listening to Artie on the Stern Show and shit like that. So I would have like a weird, like, I'd be like, obviously I wouldn't like ask him questions or anything like that.
Yeah, but you were a
Yeah.
fan of him,
Right.
I feel like a dick because sometimes people ask me that, and I'm just
Yeah.
like, no, I wasn't, to be completely honest with you.
Yeah,
and
that's even better.
And then I'm not gonna lie, and then but the people are like, because he has that like. That fan, if you're a fan of him, you feel like you hang out with him.
Oh,
People are
yeah,
like,
sure.
how do you not like fucking Artie? You're not listening to him. I'm like, I'm sorry, man.
I have fantasies about talking about the Yankees and pizza.
Yeah, he's a super nice guy. Like, definitely, for sure.
I feel like I'm never. Every time I've almost met him, it's never worked out because I'm friends with Bichetti, who's friends with Artie Lang, and we never ever got to
I
meet
feel like
him.
he's gonna die. In
I feel like once he dies, I'll make it though.
yeah.
Get him out of the way.
I think a few people have died to make it.
Andrew Casatano specifically.
Right. When Opie and Anthony almost got back together, I was like, okay, I can quit comedy now.
Yeah, I'm not filling any voids.
I'm not feeling it.
So how many? So you did what? 4 shows with Artie Lang?
This will be the third.
And you never got into.
I mean, like the only thing I really liked was what do you call it? Beer league. Yeah, but
Yeah.
I mean that's like everyone pretty much.
Not really.
I just meant like my friend showed me the movie and I thought it was fucking hysterical.
No, I thought it was hilarious.
Yeah.
A lot of comedy fans like it.
Yeah.
And for some reason, when I first did a show with him, I thought like I don't know why. I guess because that was like the lasting image I had of him.
Yeah.
So I thought he was gonna roll up looking like that, and he didn't. And I was just like, oh yeah, man, that movie was fucking 15 years
Yeah,
ago. Bro.
2006.
Plus, he's aged tremendously.
Oh, he looks like an old man.
yeah.
Plus, he has no nose. Too.
Right.
Yeah. Who'd you grow up like watching then?
Grew up watching. I mean, like when I was a little kid, I was big into Chris Rock. I was big.
That's
into,
surprising.
Yeah, right. Well, my dad watched a lot of comedy, so it's like I never understood the jokes, obviously because I was like fucking 8.
Yeah.
But it was just something about like someone like doing comedy. I thought it was dope, and I was like, oh, this is cool. And I just always like through the years. Whoever.
Well, who else?
Embarrassed to say Dane Cook in middle school.
I can see that. Yeah.
Yeah, embarrassed, but like that. Yeah.
Well, you're friends with what's his name, right? Nick Callis. He's a very he's like a very Dane. Cook
Yeah, and I think maybe that's why. Like, I just like.
That's why you're boys with him.
We should bring back Dane Cook and put him in Necroromantic.
Yeah.
But,
Yeah, no. I felt bad. I was gonna hang out with him when he was home, but then just shit just kept getting in the way and fucking didn't get the Callus.
One show with him.
Well, you know.
I liked Swartenson growing up too, like in
Nick
high school.
Swartzen?
In
Yeah.
high school. Who the fuck else? I like Kyle Kinane.
I know him.
We did the pair with him.
The pair with him. Yeah. But I didn't. I grew
That's
up
before he was like anywhere.
I grew up liking Opie and Anthony. Like Stern, Carlin, like those type of like that. That was.
But Dane Cook's like that's kind of like he was funny. I mean, I didn't like him because I was like a fucking
that Vicious Circle special is great. People want to shit on him, but he kills like that's one of the best.
He's got like that cult following.
Well, in that special, he destroys every fucking line. He's just killing, like straight up. Because there's specials you watch, and everyone kills during that special. But there's specials you watch, and it's like even like Chappelle's like last specials, they were great, and he's killing, but nothing compared to that Dane Cook where he's just like every 30
or not
seconds.
even this Chappelle versus the last Chappelle, because like the last Chappelle was like, this man is just like bulletproof. This man is just like cutting through this room.
Yeah,
unbelievable.
Yeah, he what's it called? Yeah, like But Dane Cook, like every 30 seconds, he's just getting a laugh in that Vicious Circle special. You know the one. You know what I'm talking about.
Yeah.
The main one.
Yeah.
Where he's just Dane Cook.
Yeah.
Just like with the fucking frosted tips and just walking around.
I'm not even apologizing.
Just like let's go do a B&E. Not bacon eggs, but that is delicious.
That's a joke right there.
Right. And everyone's like, oh my God, fucking dude. He said bacon. I can go for bacon. I eat bacon and eggs. This guy's great.
He's just like so like in his own zone. You're like, damn, I just can't. I guess, but
I'm just in the zone right now.
But then you start doing comedy, and you're like, well, this is
ridiculous.
This is just fucking stupid.
It's like, why is he walking around so much? Does he get tired? At one point in the special, he makes a beeline. Like,
he does. Yeah,
why is it called a beeline? It's like
He makes a beeline. That's the joke.
It should be an eye line, right?
And that's special too. He has like a woman like run up to like the front of the row. He grabs her tits, gets back on stage, and goes, "Oh, time for fucking more jokes." That was like,
what?
What an asshole!
Could you imagine how much you like imagine doing that? Like that's the comedian you want to be. Like you're like, I'm gonna work hard to become that type of comedian.
Yeah.
Imagine like doing that at Mike's, like doing that.
oh, they hate you.
Yeah, like anytime I've ever done like an act out bit at Mike's, everyone's like, "What's this fucking asshole?"
don't. That's annoying.
People
They
don't like it.
People
Yeah.
hate it, but it's like, where else am I going to do this?
Yeah,
you know what
of
I mean?
course.
So it's like, am I just going to eat shit until you
don't
eventually like, okay, he's not going to stop?
Well, someone doesn't
We were
act
talking
out.
about the guy Nick Callis before. I saw him at an antique shop. Right, we were on a show together, and he was fucking. Like every bit was act outs.
Yeah.
Like every 5 and this is like this little mini antique shop in Bushwick, and I literally wanted to grab him by the throat and throw him out of the antique shop. I was like, could you and he was like right next to me, and he was like fucking humping the air, and I'm like just fucking trying to think about myself, and I'm like, fucking come on, stop that. Yeah. And I was like, oh, this fucking guy. But he's funny though. He's
funny.
You know, he makes me laugh. You know?
Yeah.
See him at Creek once, and he should have been killing, but people just like fucking
people don't like act
hold
outs.
him back. Like
You know what it is with act outs? It's like right when you're going into it, you gotta be like it's like you walk through a door and then you just gotta shut the door on the way out. Don't think about what's on the other. Just shut it and be like, no, I'm here now. I'm like, this is
Well,
what
my
I'm doing.
favorite bit that you do is it's basically you do an act out, but it's
The airplane.
The ski instructor.
Oh yeah, Met Lunatic.
Yeah,
that's
it's hilarious.
hilarious.
It's basically an act out, but
Well,
It's
people
like a
don't like
slight.
Sebastian.
yeah,
for
slight.
that.
It's not crazy.
Yeah.
People don't like Sebastian Maniscalco for that, and then I know what's funny. He's coming out with another special. I think next month or something like that on Netflix. And I'm reading the comments on YouTube, and people are just ripping him up.
Yeah, because he's going to be hated.
He's gonna be hated
Yeah.
in a few months.
Plus, people are prejudiced against Italians.
Yeah, that's true. We should end there.
I don't like Italians.
Hi, I'm Jay Farner, CEO of Quicken Loans. 30% of Americans who are planning home improvements of $5,000 or more will pay for those renovations with a high-interest credit card. That may not be a great idea. A better idea may be to take cash out of your home with a Quicken Loans 30-year fixed-rate mortgage. The rate today on our 30-year fixed-rate mortgage is 4.125%. APR 4.22%. Call us today at 800-QUICKEN or go to rocketmortgage.com.
Rate subject to change. Pay 0.88% fee to receive this discounted rate. Call for cost information and conditions. Equal housing lender. License in all 50 states. NMLS number 3030.
Big news, New York City. The OnePlus 7 Pro 5G is available exclusively at Sprint. Enjoy blazing fast download speeds with incredible reliability and dependable coverage. Get it for just $20 a month. That's a savings of more than 40%. All you need is an 18-month lease and approved credit. Learn more about 5G coverage in your area at sprint.com/sprint5G. After $15 per month credit, apply within 2 bills with new line of service or eligible upgrade on qualifying plan. If you cancel early, remaining balance due, excludes tax. Offer coverage not available everywhere. Subject to credit and $30 activation fee and restrictions apply.